alive.
What's up, bitches? Oh, I haven't said that in a long time.
Yeah. But yes,
Oh no, I'm reverting back to my old ways.
the more things change, the more they stay the same.
Yeah, it's true. God.
But yeah, the super rings bag, when you were holding it in your mouth, from a
Mm-hmm.
distance, just its shape, it looked
Mm-hmm.
like one of those like ice cream sandwiches you can buy individually wrapped.
Ooh.
And I'm like, oh, is that what that is? And I lean in, and I'm like, that is 100% not what that is.
No.
Like the thing on the
It is.
package, I'm just like, nope,
Yeah.
no idea.
Yeah.
No, those are just oversized versions of the thing.
Mm-hmm. This is just my favorite local snack.
Cool.
I love this guy. It's a. I don't. Hold on. I don't even know if it's like what the ring is made of. Is it? Is it fucking? I guess it's corn.
I'd imagine corn or wheat. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess this is a local. Yeah, this is a local thing.
Cool. I would explain why I'd never seen it.
Yeah. Although I think you could find this in Indonesia, considering that this has the halal, the halal,
Seal of
uh,
approval.
yeah, the halal approval of
Yeah.
Um, Indonesian halal board.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're called.
I thought it had to be. I guess each country must have its own, but I remember when
Yeah.
Toblerone got theirs done, it was by Saudi Arabia.
Well, it was probably well. Yeah, I'm not sure about international
Yeah.
halal
I never
certification.
really thought about it until right now. I'm
Yeah.
like, I thought it was always through Saudi, but I'm like, well, that doesn't make
No.
sense. Why would they do it that way?
Yeah. Because every restaurant in or like at least for well, because I'm from Malaysia and I know that um like, at least for us, it's honestly a really rigorous and
Yep.
stringent set of rules and requirements that restaurateurs or businesses like need to pass to even
Yeah.
get that certification. Although comparatively, apparently Malaysia and Singapore's um like Malaysia's is a little bit loose compared to Singapore's, because for Malaysia, if I at least I think so. Um I read this a year or three ago, so this might be outdated information already. Like for Malaysia, there are some places where you can still get halal certification and still have and still be able to sell alcohol, but it's got to be distinct and away from everything
Okay.
else, and
Yeah.
very very clearly labeled that it is that is alcohol and haram.
Got it.
um um but whereas in Singapore, if you are selling alcohol in your building for whatever reason, then you are just not allowed to get it.
Hmm. So I,
Which I guess would make hotel businesses a lot very
yeah, it would. That
difficult.
would be rough, and uh, that also draws a distinction I didn't realize at first
Mm-hmm.
between product certification and company or business certification.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the thing I was talking about is basic Toblerone bars went out of their way to get the cert a few years ago, because apparently it was
Mm-hmm.
like a like global thing where that's the go-to uh,
Chocolate.
chocolate because they know that there's no animal byproducts in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And
And
so,
so I'm
yeah.
hoping that, Saudi Arabia halal board are pretty stringent in their process because a lot of people put up Saudi Arabia as the Islam place.
I mean, the home of Islam.
Yeah. That look, if
Muslim
you
mommy,
ask
Saudi Arabia.
Muslim mommy, fuck off. Absolutely eat shit, my brother.
Home of the turban. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Actually, I think that's more like Pakistan, India, but like, fuck me.
No. Now don't let fucking Saudi Arabia steal other people's hats as well.
Yeah. I mean,
Hats, I mean headwear.
I can see their hat getting stolen pretty soon by the United Arab Emirates. They're just trying to be a shittier Saudi Arabia.
It's true. God.
Like the world's cleanest, prettiest city that no one can afford to live in.
Yeah. Except for the Richies.
Yeah, that
It's
was one of the
honestly kind of crazy.
that was one of the small things I really liked about that one zombie game where you like
Mm-hmm.
airdrop in and have to figure out what's going on. It was in
Mm-hmm.
that I can't remember the name of the city,
Mm-hmm.
um, but the big clean UAE one with the big. It's one of the only cities that looks like an American skyscraper city like Chicago or New York.
That looks like what? Sorry?
It's a big old skyscraper city. Like,
Oh.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what it's called. But I like that it was set there because it really is just like an excellent playground to build a game in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 1000%. Ooh. Um. Oh my God. My skin is itchy. Probably because I just
Dubai, that's what it was.
yes, Dubai. I just slathered some moisturizer over on my skin. My skin, yep, just absolutely absorbed all that.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
yeah.
crazy.
Mm, remember to regularly moisturize, friends.
Man, I barely ever moisturized. I'm terrible for that.
Yeah. Like you kind of have to go to a drugstore. Like I honestly just go find like the drugstore brand moisturizer sometimes because
Oh
as
yeah,
long as it gets the job done, right?
totally.
But like there was a time in my life where I was so bad at moisturizing. Genuinely, my face was just like I just had a red patch
Aw.
here and here on my skin
Oh,
because of
you
how
had
dry.
eczema.
No, not like that.
No?
It was genuinely for dryness
Okay.
because of yeah. So because when I used regular uh like the drugstore brand moisturizer didn't really work. But then I found but then I tried Kadalabo, which honestly Korean brands, but also fucking expensive because a 250 milliliter bottle is like this fucking small, and it was almost 50 ringgit. That's
Wow.
crazy. Yeah. Makeup. If it works, it works, but then it's a fucking what's the word? But then it's a it's too heavy. It's too pricey. It's just too much money.
Hmm. I just did a little
Kind of
Google,
great.
and yeah, like not to be like an actually, but yeah, eczema. It can be something you just get from having super dry skin. I used to get it from wearing glasses when I was a kid.
Okay. You say you don't want to be actually, but you are being actually, my
No, I'm
friend.
just telling you that I thought that eczema was like a thing you could just get from the environment, but I'm like, oh, I could be wrong about that. I should look it up. And I did, and I wasn't wrong.
Are you happy with yourself?
I'm pretty happy with myself. I like being right.
Huh? Okay.
Especially if I know it's going to annoy you. Speaking of facts and logic pedantry, are you excited to take on a Rashkago?
Sure.
The Sphinx of
Let's
Secrets?
go take on this stupid pedant sphinx.
Remember, you are nothing, stripped of all your identity. Fuck.
It's honestly so stupid.
No, but I've known people like that. I like a Rashkago because I've known that person.
I don't want to know that person.
No, you don't.
I don't want to meet this type of person. Like, if you're gonna fucking tell me, stripped of all your identity, what are you?
Yeah.
Like, I genuinely would just roll my eyes and walk away.
Yeah, it's the definition of sophistry. That's like the whole idea. This is someone who thinks that they're smart and tries to sound smart and make everyone else feel dumb.
I remember my brother, actually, okay, Zach.
Yeah?
I think he once, like, I think maybe this was his way of trying to bond or some shit, or like trying to get me to read more than what I've already been reading. But he was like, but he talked about the trolley problem, and he
Yep.
was like, well, and he was like, well, let's say there's one person and then 5% of the track. Who would you save? And I'm like, um, I and I guess my answer was pretty immediate, that it was just that obviously the single person goes,
Yeah.
because one life versus that many. And then it seemed he was displeased that I took so little time to answer that, because okay, well, what if it was mom? Well, the 5 people goes.
Yeah, fuck that. No, exactly. Those are both very common accepted solutions. Another one
Like,
is, which way is it already headed? Then that's the way it's going to stay because I don't want to be responsible for it.
yeah. Like, who am I to decide whether the 1 person or the 5 person dies?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be in charge of that. Like,
Exactly.
like, legally speaking, would I be punished for that if I were to make that decision? Question mark.
Right.
Like, there's a lot of reasons for why and he seemed displeased that my answers were always very simple. No, you gotta think about it, Sarah. I'm like,
I did. It didn't take long.
I did. It didn't take long. It's not a very hard problem. I don't really.
Yeah.
I don't really care about.
Like, it's an interesting thought experiment, but I don't think it's got that much meat to it if you've at all dipped into philosophy before.
Yeah. No, it's one of those things that are useful to start people off in, I think.
Yeah. Because there are different perspectives to take, and there's no correct answer. And that's an important thing to learn, that there can be different correct approaches.
Yeah. I like that. I don't know. I just find the fact that he was unamused by my very quick, simple answer
Very funny.
Very amusing.
Oh, I also like that.
That's my answer. That's my answer, dude. I don't know what you want me to say. I'm a selfish person. If a single person on the track was my mother, I'm gonna save my mother.
Yeah, like those are like the 3 answers most people will give. Either I just don't want to be responsible for it, so they don't act. I'll make the choice. Like if it's between not acting and choosing between the death of 1 or 5, I'll pick the 1. Or, well, if one of them is someone I care about, then that group lives.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, if I had Bop tied to the track and then 5 randos tied to the other track, that's their asses.
Yeah. Bye. Sorry, my boyfriend loves me.
Yeah. It'll
Sorry, folks.
It'll probably eat me alive. Still doing it.
Yeah, yeah. Like it would probably eat me alive because I'm like, no, that was terrible.
Yeah, no, you made the choice to sacrifice other people for like what you want.
Hmm.
I did, correct.
Hmm.
It wasn't the right thing to do. Still doing it.
No, absolutely. See, and that sort of nonsense will always be interesting,
Yeah.
explored in a book as well, and a
Oh,
story.
totally. That's one of
It
the
doesn't
reasons I
have
like
to be
Wolverine so
complicated,
much. Because he
right?
just like takes that on himself. You know, he knows he can live with
Yeah,
killing people, so he'll do it so
yeah,
other people don't have to.
yeah.
Hey,
He's a good
Crimson, welcome to
character.
the stream.
Hi, Crimson.
Warm greetings from the
Ooh,
cold
let's
planet of Hoth. I see.
Are you ooh, is
Battlefront
it
2?
Star Wars Battlefront?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's so weird that when Crimson talks about Star Wars Battlefront, it's a completely
Mm-hmm.
different game to the one that I played growing up.
How so?
When I went to college, there was Star Wars Battlefront 2. It did just come out around that time.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it got like a reboot in the 2010s. Battlefront 2015, yeah.
And then as it turns out he's just talking about an actual new game.
Yeah, no, they're talking about the 2015 one. But like my
Yeah.
brain always goes to like the old Battlefront games.
Yeah, that's better.
All right, I think that was a good enough uh, warm up.
Oh man. Chat, if I cough into the mic every now and then, I'm sorry. There's Star Wars Battlefront, and then there's EA's Battlefront. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, chat.
All right. Can you see the game?
Hold on. Hold on. Yes, I can see the game.
All right, it's going to disappear for a second while I unmute it. But just wanted to make sure you could see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we made some pretty decent progress last time.
Yeah. Except
But
John tells me that I've fallen for the trap of answering the bitch.
yeah, so there's a whole uh like secret test to this where if you just choose never to engage with the voice, never just don't say anything ever, it really gets under her fucking demon skin, and it changes the ending of the dungeon.
Boo.
Yeah, don't feed the trolls. Like it's I really enjoyed that.
It's true. It's not worth feeding the trolls.
No, let's go back to you. Right.
Hmm.
Did we just come up from there? We did.
I, oh, we gotta descend further into the room.
Okay.
I I sometimes resent that my school, well, my old primary school, grade school for y'all,
Yeah.
um, have figured out their microphone system.
Oh
It's
yeah, they're just
ridiculous.
fucking. Uh, yeah, they're PAing all over the place all the time.
Yeah.
So annoying.
Like, oh man, when I came back from dinner with my family the other day, they it was almost 11 at night, mind you, and they were playing music super loudly at night. I got so fucking annoyed. I like just yelled at them like, "Are you fucking kidding? Like, oi, it's almost 11.
Yeah.
You have no sense?" My mom was mad. Like, "Sarah, don't yell at them." I'm like, "No." Like my two neighbors, um, uh, Alice and her husband were smoking outside. Like, "Oh my god, you yelled at them? Thank you, thank you." I'm like, yeah, that's fucking insane,
If more people yelled at them, they might stop.
right?
Alright, let's
Fucking
see if I
lunatics.
can... Oh, you're not looted? Oh, yeah! Look at her go!
Oh no, look at her go.
Oh, she bugged out super hard.
Oh, Ichika, stop air running, Ichika. That's embarrassing.
Really good. Alright. Well, that didn't quite do what I wanted. I'm trying to remember how to do this bit. If this isn't lit up. Do I actually need all four of them here first? I might. I have done this dungeon twice ever, just so you know.
It's okay, bestie. I won't tell chat that you don't know everything about this game.
Okay, good. That would be embarrassing. Because that is a claim I have definitely made. Having fun? Yucking it up over there?
No, I'm not. I'm not having fun, actually. I'm just, I am simply giggling about an old joke you made once.
Oh, okay.
Very normal.
What the hell did that
I
do?
wouldn't laugh at you.
No, never. Oh, hi. Our Skiggle Sphinx. Alright. Oh, they think they're cute. Hey, Netio! No need to get everyone involved.
Now we are making a mystery.
Yeah, Nenio, you do your thing, quick.
Where's your invisibility? Right there. Time to get weird with it.
Lean with it, rock with it. Whose song was that?
I never heard it.
What? Oh, right, you don't listen to the radio.
What a fair power Nenio has.
You require my unbiased opinion?
She can do what she wants. She's a weirdo. Lean with it. It was like a one-hit thing, I think.
Yeah.
It was in 2006. Now, you should be the one who knew this, because this was in 2006.
I still didn't listen to the radio in 2006.
You fucking weirdo.
Sorry.
God.
I will admit I was like in 2006. No, actually I was in college. So even less reason to listen to the radio.
Why not?
I had shit to do. Most radio listening for me was in the car, I'd say.
Okay. Fair enough. Take that as an answer.
I'm sorry I've disappointed you.
You really have. You've disappointed me by not knowing the song "Lean with It" by this band. This group that I don't actually know.
Yeah, by some fucking group.
Yeah, some fucking group. I don't know.
Oh, it's so close. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Open
Right, one didn't die. Actually, several didn't die. Wow. Incredible. Oh wait, yeah, but they're mostly undead, so we don't want that. Mummy, guard, mummy.
So I'm guessing those are more puzzles that we need to solve.
Oh yeah, we're not done with puzzles yet.
I figure.
This whole area is so horny for puzzles.
Incredible.
Fuck. Get annihilated, idiots.
Yeah. Should have known better than to fight the commander and her retinue, idiots.
Alright, I guess we'll send Kieran out here after all. Nice try. Fucking whiffed. God, such a good battle theme.
Yeah. And the choir, too. Oh, God.
You okay?
Coughed a weird one.
Careful. Nice. Hmm. Nah, we'll wait. Dear Ed, please. I was hoping to be able to get them both. I don't think that'll affect Ichika.
Probably not.
No.
Hopefully not.
Well, you're good aligned, so it shouldn't do anything to you. Yeah. Go Bodega Obama to you too, man.
I will resist.
Are bodegas only like a New York specific thing?
I don't really know everything about them. I know what the original idea of them is, but how New York uses it, couldn't tell you.
Okay.
Anybody over here? Right, you guys died. Ha. Skill issue, my dude.
Let us be careful.
Well, that looks like a hidden door.
No, that can't possibly be a hidden door. This place looks so truthful.
Ah, yes. The honesty of a demon lord's demands.
Yeah. Especially one that's super into sophistry. Sophistry?
Yeah.
Yeah. Surely they'd be truthful.
I don't really remember how this puzzle goes.
Let's look at the puzzle then.
Well, it can't. I haven't activated it yet. That's kind of what I'm talking about.
Oh, right. I suppose it needs all four.
Yeah, I would need the one coming from that way too. So I'm just going to send each guy around to collect these, and we're going to try plugging them into the main room and see if we can advance forward from there. I think we have enough of them. You have a problem with me plugging it in the main room?
No, I'm just saying plugging is just a funny word.
Yeah, it is.
What's this fucker doing?
Oh, they're just cultists.
Okay.
Just standing around being non-threatening.
Oh, right. They're the guys out there who are like asking questions and shit.
Tread lightly.
Yeah.
They've been sitting in such a stupid position.
Yes. But
Whole
they are
thing is
laughable.
stupid.
Yes. There's the fourth one.
Ooh.
No, it's not. I could have swore we had four. Do I need to go back down and pick one up from there?
Maybe. Oh yeah, handsome lawn.
Right?
Oh.
Crimson says, side note, playing Palpatine right now, and it makes me realize how badly the rebels must have turned the situation if the Empire himself pulls up. Well, the Emperor himself pulls up, yes. He, Palpatine loathes getting involved himself. Hates it.
Has to appear above all this nonsense, right?
Well, he doesn't want to put himself at risk. Like, he's the chess master. Oh yeah, I think we've killed everything here.
Played Palpatine?
Who played
in
Palpatine?
the films?
I don't remember. Yeah, don't remember the actor's name.
Look that up. Palpatine. Palpatine.
Source and the universe, the undivided absolute.
Ian McDermott.
Oh, okay.
He is actually a stage actor by trade.
Yeah, I knew he was like a proper actor.
Interesting. Ian McDermott.
Oh, quiet now?
McDermott.
But how will they know I've arrived?
How will they know I've arrived? Wow, this guy has just always played Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah, he made a
Yeah.
late career out of it, that's for sure.
Even for Angry Bird Star Wars 2 joined the pork side,
Wait, really?
he was still voicing the Emperor.
God, what a cringe fucking name. Join the pork side. That sounds like a parody, right?
Yeah.
That sounds like someone making fun of video game tie-ins.
Oh, he also had a permanent cast in Sleepy Hollow, the show,
Huh, neat.
as Dr. Lancaster.
Alright,
Yeah,
where
but
do
then
I need to
after-
go here?
Yeah. After all that, he always just picked up. He was always just Emperor Palpatine. Oh, that's interesting.
What did we find? I heard the ding. Yeah, I don't see the source of the ding.
Me neither. Not lighting up.
Yeah, it normally shows up purple.
Happened a lot of times before.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's just because the thing's super small. Hmm. No. I guess we have to go into the waves of exhaustion room.
No, not the waves of exhaustion.
Yep, the Evie Sleevey room.
I shall not be swayed from my path.
I know you won't. Well, I'm going to send you. That and you can teleport.
Oh, is she immune to exhaustion?
No, but she teleports.
Oh.
I can wait for it to...
Ooh.
I'm trusting you.
Oh, there's two of them. Okay.
Bad memories.
Hey, good job, Aruru. Dear
Rules are made to be broken.
could you please... Restoration Arushale. Thank you. Alright, let's hit this one. Hope this is enough. Okay. Alright, we can turn it on one side or the other.
Ooh.
I see. Okay, now I just need one to put there. Guess I gotta go fight those jerks after all.
Always have to fight things. Could always just run away.
I mean, yeah, you can run away. Like,
Why won't you just take the coward's way out, Dusty?
because I want to get the rewards for the quest.
Oh, fair enough. That is a good reason.
I need to get everybody into a spot where they're not going to get exhausted.
The waiting is never fun.
A bright future awaits us.
Oh, yes, what?
Come on, handsome lawn. Oh, Rachel. No, hurry. With your little gnome legs. But they're all mummies.
You're so mean to Regil about his short legs.
Someone's got to keep him honest. Oh, they're all so
Do
bunched
you
up.
always have a different speed?
Different kinds of feet.
Speed.
Oh, different speed. Yeah,
Yes.
normally gnomes have 20-foot movement speed instead of 30. But Regil
That's
has
so harsh.
a racial benefit that lets him move at 30.
Wow.
Also,
I
his
mean, it's true.
small creatures move slower than medium creatures, and large creatures move faster than medium creatures. Just base move speed.
Like, it's fair. I understand the concept behind it. I don't agree with it.
Are you feeling a little
When it
bit
comes to-
targeted? Having
Do you
tiny
want me
little...
to punch you?
No, I want you to admit that you're mad because you called out for your tiny little legs.
I don't have tiny little legs. I have normal sized legs.
Yes, dear.
This guy.
Oh,
You're so pleased with yourself.
very pleased with myself, you're right.
Mush. Good cone of... What is that, cone of cold?
Yeah. Just a good old-fashioned cone attack.
That's Sometimes I don't give credit for how big those stupid cones are.
Yeah. Like, they get much bigger, even just, like, small increases in the cone size. Like, 15 foot for, like, Burning Hands isn't all that special. But
No.
30 feet is pretty large.
Yeah. That might be the length of a whole room.
Prepare
Yeah.
yourself.
But also, that's, like, the length directly ahead of you. It still creates the cone on either side. So there's, like, a whole bunch of area. Who should die first?
The guy with the many arms, surely.
Let's drop some halberds on him. And channeling energy. Classic. I'm hoping that gets him out of the cone. Excellent work. Way to kill, Ruchelet.
Yeah.
Actually, she's Instrument of Freedom here. Nice try. Go with a good cone attack. Oh yeah, I've got like this. Yeah, I can only get 2 of them. Eh. Where you going? You scared?
Running away. Yes. Scared for my life. I have a wife and children.
I'm a mummy.
Well.
I have children to worry about.
Mhm. The Ereshkigal mummy immune to coup de grace. Couldn't even kill itself. Oh.
Luna, guide my hand.
Get him. And for you... How about a searing light? But wait! There's more! If you order now, you can get 5 brand new magic missiles for no additional cost.
Seems like a bargain.
Yeah.
Seems too good to be true. But as was clearly shown, it was true. You delivered on the promise.
Always do.
That's pretty great.
I am nothing if not truthful, trustworthy.
A known truth teller.
Yep.
The most truth-telling of mans.
Definitely among them. Alright, everybody actually just stay exactly where you are. Hooray! I see. How very intimidating. All these guys lined up behind a couch and a tiny white girl.
Terrible.
Right?
Follow my steps.
Follow my steps. What if I don't want to?
Can I cheat? I can.
I like the idea that if you cheat, also you would make the Arishka Gal upset about it.
It'd be fucking rich for a chaotic evil being to argue that I'm not playing fair.
Well, you're ruining his fun. I mean, her fun.
I am all cardinal directions on a spherical planet. A symbol of deceptive freedom. Your freedom is a lie, you see.
Freedom.
MSA, welcome to the stream. What class and mythic? Well, my good friend here, Bomptodos, is actually playing through the game. I'm just controlling it because I own it.
This is...
Yeah, they're playing as a tiefling...
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to... Go ahead.
No, it's good, it's good. You tell them.
Okay. Playing as a tiefling ninja with a little bit of sorcery powers. They've been moved into Overwhelming Soul, and they're currently on the Trickster path.
Not sure if I want to open all the portals.
Yeah, not feeling too keen on the Trickster solution. The mythic build is mobility.
Yes.
Like, classic
Like
mobility,
super fast.
zoop, zam, zoom past everybody and hit them over and over again.
Hi, Godfather. Hee-hee.
Yeah, speaking of min-maxing, welcome to the stream, Godfather.
I can imagine Godfather would be into
Let's head out.
min-maxing.
Oh, are you stopped? Oh, I guess that was the thing powering it. I never noticed that before.
Because you never cheated?
What's that?
Because you never cheated?
Well, no, I would have gotten down there by placing 2 in the altars or in the like receptacles on either side, which I think brings the robots to life.
Fair enough.
But no, it didn't dawn on me that removing the whatever the fuck it's called, the magic stone, actually shut down the trap. And this should unlock this puzzle. Operative word should. The quantity reflects disguised numbers.
Godfather says he can't think of witty follow-up, so he will simply agree.
Excellent.
It's okay.
Not the first time I've forced somebody to accept a compliment they don't believe in.
Tea.
In fact, you could say that's just a huge part of, like, my regular socializing.
Let us be careful.
Yeah, you do that.
Just slamming myself against the tide of low self-esteem. And that pussy.
Jesus Christ. I knew it was coming.
Yeah, he was. Am I proud of myself? You're damn right.
Yes.
Alright, I know where I need to go now. We gotta change this to the other side. I was actually thinking the other side, but okay, that's fine too.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, I don't remember shit about this puzzle.
Is there some kind of clue?
Oh yeah, the clues are in the
Number?
like the pictures we've been looking at, and each one's got like a cryptic pseudo-intellectual saying on it.
Yeah?
Yeah, those are the clues.
Oh,
Right?
piss off.
God,
Like,
a
what's
rescue
the
girl
actual
sucks
law?
so hard. I love it. Oh yeah, I was hearing Council Supervise, Pat talking about a new game that I think you and I would really dig.
Okay. Oh.
It's like 100 something Academy. It's by the Danganronpa guy and the AI Somnium Files guy.
Oh. Somnium Files. Guys.
Can we take these back out? I don't remember. No, we
Ugh,
can't.
Big sneeze. The game was made by this fella?
Hmm?
The game was made by this guy?
Oh yeah,
The guy who
the
made...
Danganronpa guy. Yeah, Danganronpa, and I think the other one that worked on it is the writer from AI. Last Defense Academy, is that it?
Our duty calls.
Haha, dude. I guess I gotta take this and bring it to the other side.
No, I actually have this on my wish list.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. It sounded exactly like something that we would dig. It's like, yeah, no, two of the characters are like the worst characters I've ever seen. They're so horrible. I kind of love them. And I'm like, yeah, alright. Yeah. Yeah, keep going.
Yeah. This girl's bazooka gun is just a fucking alligator. That's probably why I wish listed this.
Of course it does! Why wouldn't it? Oh, that's funny.
Kazutaka Kodaka and Kotaro Uchikoshi joined forces
Yeah.
for the first time to deliver the ultimate adventure game. 15 students were tasked with defending a school from grotesque monsters for 100 days. Can they make it to the end? And will they survive long enough to uncover the truth? Oh, it's published by Aniplex. Of course it is.
Yeah. Makes sense.
God, one of the characters is just an apple.
Yeah, that's like a Danganronpa thing. Where, like, in Danganronpa, one of the, like, the mascot character is just this, like, kinda evil-looking teddy bear.
Yeah.
That no one really acknowledges as being weird or out of place.
Very classic of Japanese writing.
God, I really don't want to have to look up a walkthrough for this.
There's 100 branching paths. Eat absolute shit, my brother.
But here's the thing. At least this is what Pat has gleaned. There are no branching paths till you've beaten the game once.
What?
Which is, again? There are no branching paths until you've beaten the game the first time.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, like AI.
Dusty, would it be so bad if I told you to just look it up?
No. I'm getting close to it. I've only done this a couple of times, and I don't remember it well enough to do it quickly on camera.
Yeah. That's fine.
Alright, let me yoink that on up. Give it a yoinky sploinky.
Not the yoinky yoinky.
All day, every day. Let me check the name of this map. The Enigma, right.
The Enigma. God. Can't fucking believe the gall of the writers of Batman to name
Edward Enigma.
Yeah. Enigma balls, you
That Enigma
motherfucker.
balls, exactly.
Jesus Christ. Enigma.
Oh,
That
that's
reminds me,
great.
I still need to find somewhere to watch that Batman film that Robert was in. That Robert did. I believe you watched that with Steph, I think?
I did. It's probably the best Batman film I've seen.
Yeah. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, we should watch it.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I did that. Yeah, we did that puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
It was the match 2 puzzle. Right, this one. Okay, I haven't seen that yet. Right, that's what I did. Yeah, okay, it's what I've been doing, but I seem to be missing one of those blue binding sources.
Okay.
Okay, so I was doing the right thing, I just am missing a tool. Okay. Newest to oldest. Blue binding source. Yeah, I should have one more someplace. No. Out of here.
Get
Alright.
out of here.
Well, what about over here? Pretty sure I got the ones, but... We already checked downstairs. It's not there.
Yeah. Did you miss a staircase?
I don't think so.
A room you've not been in would not be in the map, right?
No, but you sometimes can see, like, I haven't been that way,
Mm-hmm.
or that way, but you can see that there are paths there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's either going to be in a room I missed, or I put it
You've been in
somewhere and
the casino-
forgot it.
Hmm.
But I don't think that's the case. Let's go up here again, see if maybe I've missed it. Let's just take the north path. There's an inscription on the base of the statue. It reads, "Journey into emptiness, know yourself."
Ugh. Gotta journey, figure out, like, who you are, you know?
The dim light behind you is unable to penetrate the darkness. The inky blackness devours the light. It's defending itself from any attempt to reveal its secrets. You take a step forward, and the darkness devours you too. It closes in all around you, and you find yourself floating in empty space. Oops.
Great.
Journey into emptiness. Know yourself. You hear the voice again, cold, emotionless, and indifferent. Do these crusades have a purpose? Will they change anything? What will your victory achieve?
Utterly eat shit first of all. Hold on, I'm gonna...
Because it died.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh, another riddle! Fascinating. I predict that the most obvious answers will not prove satisfactory to our mysterious interlocutor. Big word, Nenio.
Yeah,
Nenio
interlocutor.
falls silent for a moment. We are in the Enigma. We would consider this abyssal realm's perspective on the confrontation between the demons and the Crusaders. The Enigma is not related to the world moon in any way, and the same is true as of many other worlds and planes. A conflict between Golarion and two demon lords. Though it may seem important to those involved, looks small and insignificant from the perspective of the universe.
Oh god. Oh. So I hurt my shoulder, and breathing in too hard hurts.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is gonna be tricky. I need a little bit of,
Yeah.
like, oomph to do Regil.
You sure do.
Give me a sec. Be careful, Commander. No, not quite. Commander. Be careful, Commander. It can be dangerous to answer the questions of an enemy, especially if that enemy is a demon.
It's true.
But if we don't answer, we won't be allowed to proceed. Are we just gonna stand here and say nothing like a bunch of idiots?
move forward without a word, I guess.
Why would the multiverse care about the Crusades? Do the stars even know of Galarian's existence? A grain of sand is limited by its surroundings. All it can see are the other grains of sand. But when it is removed from those surroundings, then it discovers the emptiness of the void. The grain of sand gains perspective. None of this matters. The universe does not care about such things. The darkness closes in around you. It feels thicker than before, and every step is more difficult than the last. The darkness deprives you of your senses. You lose all understanding of space and time. Are you moving forward, or are you simply walking in place? Walk through the emptiness. Know yourself. Who will be by your side when you die?
Don't care.
Hang on. Gotta fix my setup. What's the answer?
Ichika will just say, I have no intention of dying anytime soon.
The darkness remains silent, forever waiting for your answer.
Don't give a shit. Move forward without a word.
The grain of sand is accustomed to living among other grains of sand. Over the course of its short life, it has started to believe that this is how it always was, and how it always should be. It forgets that in the beginning it was nothing, and into nothing it will return.
I hate this kid.
You can share your life with others, but your death belongs to you and you alone. Darkness grows thicker, as if it's trying to prevent your advance. Your feet feel heavy, though they are bound by invisible chains. You spot a glimmer of light up ahead, but the darkness engulfs you again, wrapping you in a dense blanket of inky blackness. A grain of sand is nothing, nowhere, and never within the void. Your path has no beginning or end. What is the purpose of your existence?
Just move forward. Ichika wouldn't answer this nonsense.
The grain of sand
Especially not to someone she doesn't know.
Yeah. The grain of sand does not know its purpose. This does not matter, for its true purpose is known to the universe. Not every riddle needs to be solved. Some must simply be accepted.
It's so stupid.
Alright, what's down here? What's today's brand of bullshit?
Yeah, Nanya, what's today's brand of bullshit? What did you do? This is your dungeon.
This is where I shine.
Yeah, handsome one.
Eh.
It always gets me.
It's so funny! Handsome Lawn is hilarious. Why are you doing the Elden Ring?
The circle is the nothing. They are
Yes.
nothing.
There's no inscription beneath the symbol, but you recognize it anyway. Excuse me. This is the sign of a Reshkigal, the Faceless Sphinx.
why is this stupid dungeon so big anyway?
It's a big fucking dungeon, yeah? I don't know. That's how the demon likes it. A retriever.
Scriven says, this grain of sand is slowly starting to sound like it'll become more powerful than we could possibly imagine if it struck down.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Let's head out.
I hate sand.
Like, this is the kind of thing that, you'd hear from an anime trying to describe how cool their hero protagonist is.
Oh, yeah.
You are my favorite aid.
Yeah, no, this whole thing is deliberately cringe. Damn it. Notice us before I could kill it. Oh, you didn't even take an action. Were you staggered? Oh, you're dead now. A Reshkagon cultist cleric.
They will break against our resolve.
Did you trigger a trap or did they just cast a spell?
Good question. Next one.
Yeah, I can't tell. Yeah, you're staggered, but that's normal. You've got the permanent status Enigma Rejection. You are nothing. Accept it.
Wow.
That's great. I hadn't seen that before. I mean, I definitely had it, but I never noticed it when I did. Alright, keep her close to Reggie. They get an AC bonus for being near each other.
I like that as soon as I Google Enigma, there's a Reddit post, on the Pathfinder subreddit. Should I suffer through Enigma?
It's an experience. Hmm. Can't hit shit.
Retreat is not an option.
That's right. Run!
Make your peace.
Alright. Who to kill? Let's go after you. Ah, fuck you. They're so scared.
They really are. They're just babies.
Stay back there, handsome lawn. Don't need you to get hurt.
Oh, I feel so bad.
I don't. The literal demon worshipping cultists that tried to kill you.
About handsome lawn.
Oh, I thought you meant about them being scared. Now, handsome lawn's kind of mean.
No,
It's also really funny.
it really is, but it's still it makes me feel bad. I'm not gonna rename the thing.
I will resist.
Not that we can.
I could. Toolbox lets you do some shit. Oh, they're not undead. Oh, tickle my nuts and call me Sandy.
No, I will not.
Oh, it hurts to laugh. No, I will not.
I will do neither of those things, thank you.
And I thought you loved me. So judgmental.
Look, I love you. There are some combination of things that I will not do. And I think that's fair.
Here I thought love was supposed to be unconditional.
Look, whoever came up with love is unconditional is stupid.
I actually believe that. Like, I'm just weaponizing it against you for the bit, but
Uh-huh.
I do think that you can't love somebody with conditions. Oh, head came off. Alright. I see.
Careful now.
Careful now.
Careful now.
Was it Redo?
Yeah, I can't get it today.
It's fine. Don't hurt yourself, bestie.
Let us be careful.
On your knees.
Sure, when, where, why?
I know, right? The most asexual character constantly talking like a fucking dom. We are paladins of Holy Iomade. We have come here to scatter the shadows, and the rest of the inscription is illegible. But they left a holy relic so we can remove corruption and rest if we want to.
Nice.
I don't think we actually need to rest, but we'll keep this in mind. I'll definitely want to do that before we fight Ereshkigal.
I found
Something.
something.
Okay, but where? Oh, did we already trigger it? Yeah.
Oh.
And we've all got the plague.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah, we all got the shakes.
Is that bad?
It's not great. Well, she doesn't, because Paladin. Regil survived a saving throw. Okay, we don't have cure
Disease
disease.
has it. Not even on Oracle Boy there?
No, he might. I wasn't sure if I had it as a mercy only on hands.
Oh.
Because, yeah, if I had, then you just touch everybody to cure them of whatever. Also, Oracle Boy is very good.
Thank you.
You do realize, Ichika, that I am the Count of Canabras. Oracle Boy is selling me a little bit short. And I don't need to explain to you that I am anything but short.
Ichika tiptoes. You are kind of short, though. Look, I'm taller than you already. Just need to tiptoe.
Honey, I wasn't talking about my height.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's remove paralysis, yeah.
Do you have a potion? Or a
Probably
scroll?
not, no. Alright. Get rid of you and bring in the Black Doctor.
Oh yeah, the plague doctor can probably cure us.
I'm hoping that I thought to give cure disease.
Be very funny if you didn't give your plague doctor cure disease.
It would appear I did not.
Bestie, what have you done for yourself? Ow.
Yeah, I feel like learning how to remove diseases is like the basics for
Part
being
of
a
the whole causing.
well being a team player as a plague shaman.
Yeah. I only know how to cause disease, not cure them.
Yeah, it's like I'm immune.
That's all I need to know.
Oh, you little psycho.
You. I got it from my mother.
What, being a psycho?
Yeah.
Turns out being a crazy bitch is hereditary.
It is, they just don't tell ya.
They don't? Yeah.
Then who wants
Oh.
to hang out with a crazy person?
Somebody... Oh... I mean, it's not really a problem.
This one's mine.
Regil just personally killed it in one turn.
Thanks, Regil.
Dexterity damage? I barely knew her. Alright. Forget
We'll make things right.
curing the disease. Actually, yeah, let's bring in Social. Yeah, I'm just gonna heal everybody's ability damage. Fuck it. It would be funny if said Plague Doctor were to pull up with a swagger and Gangsta's Paradise playing from somewhere. I mean, that would be a little out of... a little bit... it wouldn't suit the atmosphere. Hey, what up, Bjornvar? How you been, man?
Hi, Bjornvar.
Oh, Swirl of Mass Heal. That's perfect.
Actually, I think it would be funnier if the Plague Doctor, as she's slinging the Plague Doctor nonsense, is doing all that to the tune of, Gaga's Born This Way. She's just very happy to sling disease. I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause God makes no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby. I was born to survive. Kills a person.
Yeah. No, she was born to survive, not other people. They were not.
Exactly.
If they were born to survive, they would simply not be dead.
Yeah.
God. There's something hilarious with the idea of, like, sassy girl boss plague shaman.
Yeah.
Oh, he's actually got a couple of levels.
There's this one specific lyric in the song. It's like, no matter black, white, or beige, chola or orient man, I'm
What?
on the right track, baby. I was born to be brave. Yeah, chola or orient mate.
Okay. Oh, I was just asking.
Yeah, that's the lyric.
I was asking what because I didn't hear.
Oh, chola or orient mate. I'm not sure what chola is.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's an ethnic term I haven't heard before.
Yeah.
Or if I have, it's like gone.
Yeah. But yes, I'm just seriously imagine this is actually a perfect song for a plague shaman because it's just her listing out all the people she's willing to kill. She doesn't care.
Yeah.
She'll not discriminate. She kills all of you with her plague.
Yeah. Well, the disease doesn't discriminate. I'm just a vector for the disease.
Yeah.
If you think about it, it's not even my fault.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't kill any of them.
I kind of love this psychopath.
I mean, we're almost at Charles Manson here, right? Where, like,
Yeah.
technically he didn't murder anybody, But whatever he did was definitely should have been a crime. Like, he manipulated a bunch of women into committing murders for him. It's like, okay, sure, you didn't kill anyone, but you also definitely did something wrong.
Yeah, like, if you say that you didn't do that, then you're kinda weird, buddy.
Alright, well, that plague thing is just existing in its lane. Moisturized.
Black, white, bitch,
We should move.
is Oriental or Orient a bad, like, not a bad word, I guess, but like a...
It's considered...
not a PC word.
Yeah, it's considered inaccurate and, like, reductionist, like reducing people from a variety of Asian cultures to Oriental. The best thing I've heard to describe when you should use the terms is a rug is Oriental, a person is Asian.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Where's that spell?
I'm well aware, coming from Jenny Tien, Australian Chinese comedian, that I look like someone Oriental, but sound like someone who would still say,
Yeah.
who would still use the word Oriental to describe Asians or something like that.
Yes, yeah. That's a good
Very
one.
funny. I love her.
Alright, that's good. Air domain. And... that's weird. What does that even mean? You gain protection for the following spells, so they're all self-targeted spells that benefit you. I feel like they messed up describing that. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Now that you are a large lad, sir. Yeah, magic's not gonna do much for us. Just kill it. Are they all undead? Not just the demons. Okay. You have a quicken rod? Well, unless they're quicken rod. I have to have a better rod than
Someone was
that.
holding it, I think.
Yeah, they might be. Let's see what I've got here. Greater Meta Magic Rod of Maximize. Grandmaster's Rod. Maximize and empower 3 spells a day. Persistent Rod.
That's what I call it.
Yeah, it's like, oh my dick. Yeah.
Persistent rod.
That's terrible. I love you.
Is that? Thank you. I do love you too. Is that for like making the spell persistent?
Yeah, so persistent metamagic feat forces them to make 2 saves against it and take the worst one.
Ooh.
Yeah, she's already got that on, like, weird and shit. Because it's real powerful.
You nasty.
I'm nasty? Yeah, that's fair. You're right.
Always right.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far.
I'm always right.
You are occasionally right. It has been known that for you to be right from time to time.
Can't help a man who's in denial.
Well, if you can swim, you can. It's a pretty dirty river, though. I wouldn't want to be in it.
Let me go jump off a river now. I'll be right back.
Jump off a river?
Yeah. Jump off a river.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll end up in more river.
I do appreciate, like, misspeaking and then deciding, no, that's what I meant. And just going with it. It's funny. I like that.
You say it's funny, but not laugh anyway. Are you sure it's funny?
Yeah! I can acknowledge that something's funny and not have, like, an outright guffaw at it. A weird sound you made. Alright. It's killing time. Yeah, thanks to his build, he's got massive bonuses and he's rolling everything with all his attacks with advantage for a few rounds.
Ooh.
Dick game's so good, make a Lily 2 sound like a succubus.
Are they not the same thing?
No.
Oh.
Succubus is, you know, they prey on the life force of mortals and usually get it through sex. Lily 2 are a more powerful demon, and they are about, like, political machinations and manipulating people on a grand scale. Sometimes using sex, but not always.
Okay.
Yeah, like, Minago is hornying it up at Staunton, but, like, there's plenty of other ways for them to do that. You just do the Staunton was short and nasty.
And she's into short and nasty, apparently.
We
Which is
won't
fair.
fall
You know what?
here.
That's fair.
I swear it.
Hmm. Cool. Oh, the fucking disease is still there.
Not funny at all.
Horseshit. Oh, it just disappeared.
Prepare yourself.
No. You can't tell me.
I will say the like the idea of like a moving cloud of plague, like from Pathologic, is real cool. You are indeed short, says Crimson. Or I am indeed short, says Crimson. As to whether I'm nasty or not is in the eye of the beholder. But also, yes, you're nasty. We've heard enough about, like, big, stompy futanari mommies. Like, we know.
We know.
We know. I don't know how you miss a guy on the floor.
Press the attack!
Ow, rude. How do you like it?
Much. Very much. I don't like it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I don't like it.
Please take it back.
Hmm?
Please take it back.
Please take it back. Yeah, that's good too. Damn.
God. The fact... Okay. So I've been really enjoying my Dropout subscription. I don't regret subscribing at all.
Hell yeah.
There's this one interview that Brendan Lee Mulligan did with his mother.
Mm-hmm.
Because in 2022 they did this actual play based like in a world that was written by his mother, Elaine Lee. It is basically it started as a play, but then the rest of the story, and the rest of it happened because at the time Elaine Lee was an actor,
Mm-hmm.
and for every 10 roles out there that were out there for men to play, there'd only be one for all
Yeah.
the female actors to play. And all of them were always like, oh, hysterical women. Women who are vapid and
Yeah,
and just one-dimensional.
Yeah, and largely exist to serve the male lead.
Yeah.
Yep.
And her father, as it turns out, was someone who was like, no, my daughters will engage in anything they want to engage in.
Hell yeah.
Like, there's no such thing as these are things only boys will be into. If they are into comics, then they are into comics. And so he started her love for comics. He bought her Superman comics, for example.
Good. That's a great start.
Yeah. Yeah, right? And so the world of Starstruck is this. It is a bleak, a bleak world where, um, where being idealistic might not be rewarded with like with good, with like it being successful.
Right.
But the core of the story is that that doesn't mean that you should stop hoping
Of course.
or something like that. And it is also like super colorful, despite it being like one of those, because I guess the hallmark of sci-fi genre is that it's always so monochrome. Like
That,
everything's,
yeah,
like,
it's either monochrome or it's like neon. Like those are the only two
right?
fucking aesthetics. Yeah.
Yeah, and she said she was so like sad. Like, why does the future have to look so like sterile? Like, man, her genuine comment about it is like, man, that place needs some fucking throw pillows or something. It's so not fun to be in this space.
I was a little surprised by the cover. Like you described it to me, and the cover is just like two hot girls doing action shit. I'm like, oh, all right. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, right. And they were pious, but well, they were. I think they were kind of scantily clad, but not
a little
in a
bit.
bad way.
No, it was hornier than I expected, but like that's also a hallmark of like more modern feminism is that it's much more sex positive.
Yeah. And it was because this was written by women for women.
Yep.
The female characters in the comics are, you know, varied and have various wants, because whoa, women have wants? They can be selfish? Whoa!
Yeah, they can be selfish and not in a villain way.
Yeah.
In a relatable way.
Yeah. Which is partly what Starstruck is about.
Fuck
and
yeah.
I love that. But yeah, point is, during the interview,
guide my hand.
there were some stories about Brendan Lee Mulligan coming out, and I'm pretty sure I saw this on a clip on YouTube at first. But they wanted to go. Elaine Lee was walking her son to school, and they had to bring like
the donut story. Okay.
Party. Yeah, some sort of snack party. Okay, and then so they saw Dunkin' Donuts, and they were gonna go in, but Brendan was like, "No, I'm a big boy now. I'll go buy it myself." Which you know what? It's hard to imagine Brendan Lee Mulligan as a child, but I can so imagine child Brendan Lee Mulligan say that. And like, common thing for children to say, but somehow it's just very him. Anyway, so LA's like, yeah, well, okay, so I'll wait out here on the curb and and you go do that yourself. And then she was, and so she just sat there waiting. And some minutes had passed, and still the boy had not returned.
Right.
And then, as it turns out, Brendan had been waiting there at the door because he was holding it open for a bunch of other adults to walk in.
Right.
And they just, you know...
They're just taking advantage of this kid.
Yeah. And despite this kid being nice and all, and they were like, yeah, sure, kid, whatever.
Like,
And now
that's...
there's like a whole, yeah, long line formed up. And she was like, hey, this is going to take a long while. Oh no. She had to tell him like, hey, okay, I
I will
need
help where I
to
can.
I'll send you to school because we're gonna be late. I'll come back to this place, I'll buy the donuts, and then I'll send it to you. I'll send it after, okay? And Brennan's like, have I done something wrong? Because like the moment before that happened, sorry, this is the best part. She was like watching her son do that, like opening the door for lots of people to go in and not going in himself. She
Mm-hmm.
had to ask herself there, like, am I raising my son to be a patsy? Which is
Yeah,
that's such a
fair.
good question to
Fair
ask,
question.
actually. Yeah, like, oh no, are the values I'm teaching him skewing him to a different, like, uh to a different idea that I imagined when I first gave
No reason
these
to
ideas
pause.
to my children, to my child.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's true, because like sometimes you
Yeah.
don't realize it, but the things you say to encourage your child to do something just kind of makes them, crave for example, external validation.
Yeah. No, there's a whole bunch of studies on that. Where, like, what you... how you choose to praise your kids and what you praise them on has a direct effect on the kind of, like, worldview they develop and their self-esteem.
Yeah.
Like, if you praise your kid for being smart, they'll start internalizing that and become an anxious mess as an adult. Because when they fail at stuff, they think, well, I'm stupid then.
Yeah.
But if
That's
you
not relatable at all.
if you praise them for doing their best and for working hard, they'll develop a good work ethic, and they will learn that failure sometimes is an opportunity to improve.
Yeah. And then if you like, and if your child fails
I will
and your
resist.
reaction is to like scold them or punish them for that failure, that will just make them into an anxious adult that will not that will be scared to try. Because
Yeah.
trying means failing.
Yeah, and that's unacceptable.
Yeah. It's and like going through a lot of social media, and then there are psychiatrists and psychologists out there, even therapists out there who are talking about how these kinds of things are important. And then a lot of the reactions is just, what, even this is bad? God, you people make up all the excuses for your kids, huh? What?
Mm-hmm.
That's such a strange way to react.
Yeah, why wouldn't you want to understand your kid and what they're going through?
Yeah.
What do you get out of just judging them and categorizing them as good or bad?
Yeah.
Is it a perpetuation of your own fucked up worldview, sir?
Irrational.
You want generational trauma? Because that's how you get generational trauma.
Yeah. 1000%. Honestly, kind of sad.
So this is Ereshkigal's Master of Undead. And so far they've proven to be a bastard.
Yeah. With the Rushley missing so much.
Yeah. I mean, they're displaced and invisible.
It's true. What does displaced mean? In this sense?
Oh, displacement means that they appear to be in two places at once, or like their actual physical position is slightly off from where they appear to be. You ever heard of a displacer beast?
Yes.
So, displacer beast, how it's described is, it's like a foot to the side of where you think it is. It just looks, it looks to be in one place, but it's not quite.
Okay, so quite literally like this, like displacement. Okay,
Yeah.
like water.
Yeah, it's like a 50% mischance mechanically.
That's cool. I like that. Ooh, my feet. I bent them wrong. Again, I like to sit in strange ways.
You do. You are a strange way sitter.
I only call my haters broke. Everybody else is just a victim of capitalism.
Ha ha ha!
Hell yeah.
Unfortunately, folks, even your haters are being exploited
They're a victim.
and deserve
Yeah.
to be freed. From the yoke of capital. Yeah, you're chaotic.
Kneel before me.
You really wouldn't use that on me, would you?
What?
What was it? Smite against a chaos.
Might chaos?
Smite chaos.
I don't know. That would depend.
I just wouldn't use that on me.
You smite chaos on that ass and go to town.
Jesus Christ.
What? What did I do?
Why am I so eepy? Oh, right. While you're doing that, I'm going to download some mods
For what?
14.
Oh, 14, yeah. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Alright, well, the Banshee took a couple of people out.
Preparing for stealth.
Oh, Ruru. So close. 7 hit points left. Come on. Reggie, put an end to it. Thank you. Alright, looks like we might need to go use that rest after all. Green binding source. I think the place is collapsing. Alright, where was that rest stop? Or was that back down here? Yeah, it was back here. Crimson says, random fun fact about me. That the topic brought forth. He's a rare instance of a son in a family because, according to the mother, the women on her side typically birth girls. So much so that both her and your sis thought you'd be a girl.
Oh.
See, that's interesting because it's actually the male chromosomes. Like, it's the male donation that determines the sex of the child.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. Well, yeah, because a woman always has an X chromosome.
Oh.
Where's that room?
I'm gone.
I am right. Thank you, Godfather.
Don't tell him he's right.
I appreciate approval from the Autism Council.
Autism Council. You're right.
Yep. Daddy causes a gender and then blames mom when she doesn't give him a boy. I mean, that's like a whole big plot point in Handmaid's Tale, right?
Yeah.
Your spell slot's on full? Not quite.
Can't cast spells.
What do you mean?
Tool can't cast spells.
Where does it say that?
I think you scrolled over from me. I mean,
Oh,
from
it was
me,
probably
but it was
Regil.
like- Regil can't cast spells?
No, he has no magic. He's a martial character.
Oh.
He has a lot of supernatural abilities because he's a Hell Knight. But no, he has no
Oh.
magic.
My bad.
That's okay. Hmm. What would be a good choice here? Actually, Sunbeam. We've been fighting a lot of undead. Oh, I can't. Yeah, let's give up Disintegrate. We'll take Sunbeam for now. But then that leaves me with another spell slot I want to fill. Like, his Battle Mage build just doesn't need a whole lot of magic. Or not Battle Mage, but Battle Priest. Like, he just buffs himself, and then it's combat. Or the Restoration. Now, let's put some Remove Disease on you.
Rude.
Why is it rude? You can't just declare everything I say rude arbitrarily.
Yes, I can. You can't stop me. I'm too cute for that.
Y'all see what I put up with. The moment the biological RNG starts getting a little too consistent. Well, that's the thing with, like, coin tosses, right? Like, with random numbers, you get, well, what's the word for it? The same result comes up repeatedly. Like, runs of the same result. Like, if you flipped a coin 100 times, you're likely to get close to 50 and 50. But if you, and, you know, it'll be like small little groups of heads and tails sometimes. But if you were to flip that coin 10,000 times, or 100,000 times, you're more likely to see it come up heads like 120 times in a row. And if you were just looking at the like that, you would think that it's statistically significant, but expanded to the whole 100,000 flips, it'll just even out.
Yeah.
You're going to do a do-gooder playthrough. It's your first time picking Lon, really.
Oh.
Well, Lon's a good character. I highly recommend going heavy into his wisdom, taking advantage of his, like, one-stat monk build. And I like early on, at least, to take Quick Draw if you've got a mod for it, so that he can, if he's pressed and using his bow would take AOs, he just put his bow away and start punching the shit in because he's a monk. Okay, are we all good on cells prepared? You know what Mythic class you're going to play?
Ooh, my stomach.
+4 bonus to all ability scores. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's get big. Azada? Yeah, Azada's a lot of fun.
Paladins I've met before behave very piously. They abhorred frivolity of any kind. You're not like that at all. You're not afraid to be yourself.
The paladins you're talking about? They were easy to break, right? It's easy to break someone who's running from themselves.
Damn.
Harsh.
I actually like that a lot. Like, I can be myself because I authentically care about people. Like, they're holding themselves to some arbitrary, like, rules in order to, like, keep themselves from doing stuff they think is wrong. Your other playthrough, you stopped in Act 4 was Lich. Lich is real fun. But you could also just kind of bonk the build if you don't know. Like, because you want to take different Lich abilities depending on if you're like a martial character or a spellcaster. Sorry, did I talk over you there, Bestie?
You didn't. Don't worry.
Okay. I'm just going to cast Raise Dead on Ichika so that you're not on Death's Door. Yeah, the game never tells you this. But if someone's on Death's Door, Raise Dead will just get rid of it. Come on, Nenio. You weird little fox person. God, I was playing 7 Rebirth, and I had somehow completely forgotten about this character from Remake. But I ran into Chadley. And
Okay.
they gave me these like missions to like help them gather information so they could do a bunch of like science experiments on Mako and summons and stuff. And I'm like, oh god, have I released Nenio on the world? Like, what have I done?
Yeah. Oh my god, ow.
Alright, if this doesn't work, then I'm gonna use violence. Okay.
falling
Violence momentarily averted.
I'm out of sight.
I'm out of touch. You're out of time. Going out of my head when you're not around. Your answer is yes, John. Yes, you have. Great.
Desna, guide my hand.
My joints first. My
Oh, I'm
fingers.
sorry, bestie.
Despite working with my hands a lot, I don't do enough hand exercises.
Yeah.
It's bad of me.
Is it like the joints or the muscles?
The joint. The
Okay.
knuckle specifically.
Might be worth icing them. Is there a decent tank path for lawn? You could, but it would require, like, moving away from the archery monk.
Still?
Because an archer isn't going to make a good tank. Like, having monk is good because you still get wisdom to AC. And you can take the whole, like, crane-style crane wing build. But you're going to also want to go into, like, maybe Blood Rager, so you can try to get... or maybe not Blood Rager. But another class that'll give you some AC bonuses like that. Oh, I forget what his int is. You might be able to get something out of... I forget the archetype. It's a Magus archetype that lets you get intelligence to defense. Let's see. But of everybody that you get early on, the best tank would be Sela. I know armor tanks aren't as good as dodge tanks, but it'll work. Like shield focus, armor focus, come on, brain. She's got a paladin spell that's good in a lot of situations. That just gives you a divine bonus to AC against demons or undead. Can't remember what it's called. Get him. Zoom! More plague. This place sucks. Far too much plague for my tastes. I think I speak for everyone when I say that's too much plague.
Yeah, that's fair.
Walk into a fucking coronavirus trap.
A concert?
I said a coronavirus trap.
Yeah, a concert.
Oh, a concert. Ah! Hey! I didn't get that right away. Good job.
I'm just being truthful, man.
Yeah, speak your truth, bestie. A Yukon that is the only you. Alright, that's good.
That sounds weirdly accusatory.
It's not. It's good that I only have to use remove disease once.
Is remove disease? Yeah, it takes a spell slot.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Fuck no.
I mean, it's a third level spell slot, so it's not like a very important one at this point. But I still don't want to just give up a spell slot, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me
See if I can dispel that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Open it? Thank you. You never have too much plague. Starts playing... What? Killer of the same name.
From DBD.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Cool. Honestly, DBD would be my kind of game to play if it wasn't so rife with cheaters. It's surprisingly easy to get cheaters in that game.
That sucks.
Yeah. And they cheat in like some of them are really subtle about cheating, and others are just like blatantly cheating. And also the the learning curve for each killer is different,
Right.
and each killer has its variable type of
Yeah, their
skills
abilities
to
and
learn,
shit. Yeah.
and that's just so much work.
So they're kind of like learning an Overwatch character.
If Overwatch had over 10 killers, over 10 characters, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, wait, hold on. How many survivors are there? How many killers in DVD? Right now there are 38 killers and 45 survivors
Huh. That's a lot.
as of 6 May. Yeah. So each of those 38 killers, most of them play a little different from the other. Same concept. No, not same philosophy, but different ways of doing it, different timing, etc., etc. The only people who have time to learn all of that are people who make DBD their career.
Yeah.
Or who are streamers.
Yeah, fuck streamers. Ruining everything.
Yeah.
Get a real job, loser.
Because like, genuinely though, DBD might be the only game where if you say you only have 1,000 hours in the game, you're still a beginner.
Naturally.
Isn't that crazy?
I mean, I'm led to believe that's true Final Fantasy XIV as well.
You got sidetracked by crafting quest. I don't want to hear from you.
I'm sorry, if 50 hours isn't enough to get a feel for the game, there's a problem with the game.
You got sidetracked by crafting quests.
So?
you weren't playing the main quest. That's why.
I mean, the main quest was pretty terrible, if we're being honest.
Yeah. Realm Reborn was kind of shitty.
And yet, apparently, way better than the original story.
Isn't that crazy?
It is, yes.
I
Like,
don't know. I don't know if it's better than the original story or not, but I do know that the gameplay is better than the original one.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Because the original 14, they started as it's like a reskinned 11.
Oh, really?
Is what I was told.
Oh, that's lame. Insert 2 blue binding source into the wells connected to it. And into the 4 wells. Yeah, middle switch. Yeah. That's how I have it set up.
You guys know Chupa Chups? Chupa Chups? Whatever the fuck the lollipop brand is called.
I don't.
You guys know they make fucking gubbies now?
I wouldn't be surprised. Right, but like... It keeps telling me go back to the arrow puzzle, and I'm like, I didn't do an arrow puzzle yet. That's what I'm looking at.
Are you looking at Neo Seeker?
Yes. Now I'm going to a different one.
Yeah.
Let's see if the Extra Life Wiki has anything. Yeah, unlock the doors. Bottom right wing arrow puzzle. Right, but like, what do I do with it? You're not explaining anything.
Mooch it. Kiss it.
Pull it.
Oh, a lewd bop it.
Lewd Bop It's pretty good. Wait, did we just go there at the same time? It seems like you were like thinking it just as I made the joke.
I don't know what to tell you. Gotta lewd bop it.
Lewd Bop It.
I think I got the idea mostly from I was thinking it because there was maybe an episode of Make Some Noise where the Bop It suggestions keep getting lewder or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Suspiciously lewder.
Like bop it, twist it,
Yeah.
shake it, suck it.
Yeah. Which I like the idea of.
Work the balls. What?
What?
Excuse me? Alright, so I've checked several walkthroughs and none of them are making it clear why I haven't been able to do this puzzle yet.
Mm-hmm. Do you have all of the blue thingies that you need?
Yeah, you can see that they're all lit up.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I don't know.
Me either, man.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Press this again. No. fine. Be that way. Guess I'll go down the other path. From that middle room.
Tread lightly.
Come on now. Why you gotta be like that? Decided to take its time saving. The ruined passages. Just praying to a dead retriever. Weird. They're all weird. Everything's so weird.
See, this is what happens when you focus too much on the non-important shit.
Are you talking to V or Reshkagol?
The cultists.
Okay. Get them.
Because they're like, oh, we need to know the... Oh my god, did you... Arushle.
What?
Did you not see? Arushle... well, at least maybe she was shooting her bow or something. But the way she was doing it kind of looked like she was... like that.
Oh, no, I didn't catch it.
Yeah. It's pretty great. Ugh. Why do they look so shiny, John?
Me?
Why do they look so shiny, the bug?
Oh, but probably because they're metallic.
Oh, they're metallic?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine then.
They're like demon constructs.
Okay. That makes seeing a spider enemy a lot better, actually. Thank you.
Yeah, you ain't pulling that on me. Suck my dick. You say no, but I did hit it for 227 damage.
Damn it. Now he's gonna be so proud of that.
I mean, it was Ichigo.
Oh.
I imagine you would be proud of that.
Oh.
Thanks to your lack of a healthy separation from you and your OCs.
It's true.
No, it's not. Don't just go along with it.
I'll go along with it.
What are you doing over there? You futzing with something?
Checking my, texts. Sorry.
Oh no, that's fine. I'm just making conversation.
Yeah. Ow.
Alright, if you could all just, like, kill yourselves, that would be great.
Wow. So aggressive.
If all of you demons could just unalive, I would appreciate that.
Can't believe you say that. Nope, not.
They're demons.
And
Not like-
they
not-
have right to.
Not like they
you
have
learn
feelings.
Nothing from Ember.
Of course not. I'd have to listen to her first.
Hey,
That sounds tedious.
nice to Ember. Again, I do adore that everyone loves Ember,
Yep.
but Camellia,
Yeah, it's such a red flag, right?
yeah. Fucking Jiren looks out for her.
Now, Ember, no making friends with the demons.
Demons need friends too. Everyone deserves friends. Everyone should have a friend. Because whether or not someone deserves a friend is, well, is arguable.
Yeah, well, I mean, that wasn't really the point that,
Ember was making?
no, Deeren. He was just like, try not to trust demons because they'll hurt you.
No, absolutely not. She will trust them anyway.
Yep, that's her whole thing.
Can't stop her.
I do like how it's, like a manifestation of Deeren being an ASMR and his appreciation of things that are good, despite himself not being a good person.
Mm-hmm.
That he protects Ember and tries to look out for her like, well-being. Because she's such a good person. And he does the same thing for Ramiel, the priest of, Desna.
Yeah.
It was like, you could have just come to me. I would have helped you.
Attack!
Die, 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 die.
These things take a long time to die.
Some of them do, yeah.
I will bring down the divine
Daniel.
wrath.
Why is your dungeon, your story-related dungeon, so long?
Yeah, it's a real
And then
grind.
Will you explain yourself, and then you?
I honestly don't hate it, but playing it on stream is a very different experience.
Yeah.
Knowledge religion.
I'm rather proud of this one.
Here you are. The symbol etched in the scorpion's chitin belongs to the demon lord Oldenok, the sister and sworn enemy of Ereshkigal.
Mm.
Mummy's climbing out of the sand, and it's just like, oh, there's no one here.
Oh, was I too late for the party?
Yeah, I could have swore somebody was approaching the chest. We set this ambush up like 300 years ago.
Eons ago, I was so excited.
Hey, you probably
Oh,
can't make
God.
that strength check, so I'm gonna have to get someone who can. Because that's a unique weapon.
Okay. There is. Okay, yes. Grant Howitt. Howitt. Um. God. Posted a one-page adventure called Adventure Skeletons. Okay.
Good
And
name.
it's just so cute. You are a skeleton, bored of being told to guard some boring old dungeon by a wizard. So, you dress up in some kit you found on a corpse and set off to the human dungeon, or village as they call it, for
The
adventure.
human dungeon
Like,
or
human
village.
dungeon.
It's so good.
Yeah. Grand Howitz, right? Anyway, your adventuring goals are to slay villains, get cool treasure, and perform legendary deeds. You can roll for your ancestry. So 1 to 6 will get is either orc, elf, dwarf, goblin, human, or skeleton. Um, you're just a skeleton who was originally a skeleton. Each one will get you +1 bonus to whatever. But a dwarf would get you your head and chest get an extra hitbox each. Now that's important because um as a skeleton, you I don't believe you have AC. You just auto get hit,
Okay.
and if you get hit, you have to roll I believe you have to roll a dice and or 2 sets of dice to figure out which one sorry yeah to get to know which one of your limbs fall off.
Oh,
Yeah.
alright. That's intriguing.
Yeah. And then so the human dungeons have a dark secret.
Is it capitalism?
No. You roll 1 to 6. 1 is harboring a murder cult.
Ah.
2 is praying to a malevolent demon under the town. 3, worshipping skeleton, who you know as a god. 4, imprisoning a bunch of innocent skeletons in a basement. 5, none of them have skeletons. They're all outsider pod people in disguise.
Oh.
Or 6, the town is built atop an extensive dungeon complex.
AKA an underground mall.
Oh my god, that's true. Oh my god, that's true. Fuck you. Okay.
I love a human dungeon is a town. That's great.
Yeah. So when someone attacks you, they hit. You're slow.
Make your
Roll a
peace.
d10 on the hit location table to see where they hit you. The body part is damaged and comes off, as do any parts that are directly attached to it. If someone hits you in a body part that is not currently attached, they miss.
Okay.
If a body part has no hitbox remaining, it is broken and can no longer be used. If your head runs out of hitboxes, you're out of the game, so keep it safe. Oh, okay.
Nice try, idiot.
And then reattaching parts. If a body part comes off, you can stick it back on. If it breaks, you can lose it. If it breaks or you lose it, you can replace it with any bone you found on your travels. You can have one non-bone replacement at a time that must be of appropriate size, shape, of appropriate size and shape. In brackets, a barrel for a chest, a tree branch for a leg, etc. Fun fact. Every human and most animals are full of
Ooh.
bones going almost entirely unused.
A retriever champion.
God.
Oh, it's not that bad. Like, yeah, it's got crazy AC, but it's only got 188 hit points. Constructs. missed.
Oh, it's free. Great.
Okay,
Nice.
Nenio. What do we got here? It's honestly immune to a lot of her shit.
Yeah. How is it already 10 a.m.?
Yeah, no, it's
Almost 10:30.
flown right through, didn't it?
But also, goddamn this dungeon.
What's that?
But also, this dungeon takes a long time.
It does, yeah. It doesn't help that I got, like, all lost and turned around. But we seem to have at least settled that. Oh, there's several of them. Okay, this just became a real fucking fight.
I believe in you. You can do it.
Probably.
Retreat is not an option.
Damn it.
Vision blurring, legs are shaking.
Right after Nenio. That's not good. Alright, so range attacks are going to be the way to go here. How are you doing on health? Alright, I don't need to use it on you. Let's go after one of the others. There, hit him with a tsunami. That'll buy us some time. Alright, good night, Crimson.
Yeah, good night. Sleep well.
Yeah. Oh, down goes the Nenio.
Well, that's harsh.
You're squishy.
You'd think she'd learn to be less squishy.
Not all that easy for a spellcaster. Now, I don't think I'm likely to hit. Yeah, plus 42 isn't going to hit 60 very easily. Come on. Destruction. Oh, it's immune. Fuck. Oh, that sucked ass. Yo! Good move. Ichika stays winning.
strong. And fast.
Mm-hmm.
I like that they're all missing.
Yeah, no, you're really hard to hit.
Is it because of the dexterity?
It's a bunch of stuff. Like, you've got a dodge tank setup, although not, like, min-maxed perfectly.
Oh, yeah? Oh.
Plus you've got a few spells and your high dex. Like, there's just a lot of things going into it. Alright, this has ceased to be a real problem. The retrievers are really the issue. I mean, it's a lot of undead, but like...
Oh my god.
Hmm?
I came across an old Skyrim post apparently.
Yeah?
But this person says it's the creepy skeleton because it's a pregnant skeleton in Skyrim. But like it's a skeleton with like a small skeleton.
Yeah, inside of it.
Inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oof. And then someone replied, looks like a 2-for-1 deal if you're a necromancer.
Yeah? Always look on the bright side.
And then someone else replies, basically a necro kinder egg.
It's a Kinder Egg.
Necro kinder egg. Motherfuckers.
That's so good. Golden or Labrador retrievers. Depends on what you want them for. I like both for different reasons. Labs are very dumb. Like, golden retrievers aren't the smartest, but they're easier to train. Lab retriever, obviously a better hunting dog. Oh, you said the retrievers were the problem. I see what you did there. Alright, let's go yank the tail off of this demon lord.
That sounds vaguely...
Like it's gonna be Sela? Yeah.
We will win this war.
Anything to give some edge here?
I will lend you my aid.
Yeah, could you edge Sela? Thank you.
Call me again if you need to.
So we got Scorpion Sting plus 6. It's a, well, plus 6 caustic dagger. We done in here? Yeah, we are. So we've got 2 green binding stones and 5 blue binding stones. What do you think you want to call it, Bestie?
What?
When do you think we want to call the stream? We just hit 3 hours, but I could go longer if you want to.
Gee, I'm getting hungry. Unless we
No.
can finish this puzzle right now.
No, probably gonna take another hour.
Okay. Then, yeah, no.
But we're getting there. At least now I'm on the right track. I didn't have enough of those things.
Fucking huge dungeon, though.
It's massive.
I like the designs on it.
Oh yeah, no, everything about the dungeon's really cool, but it's still a huge, needlessly complicated dungeon full of annoying puzzles.
1000%. They didn't need to do this to us.
Oh man. Oh. Yeah, so not a whole lot to talk about because we're still stuck in the limbo of this dungeon. But we have made some progress and killed a whole lot of enemies.
And I've looked it up, and if you leave here, then you will be like, absolutely not. I'm going to stay here. And then she'll leave the party if you decide to leave anyway.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if you can even get her back.
You can't, as far as I know.
So rude.
Nenio gonna Nenio.
It's true.
What else is true?
Or the highway. And all that nonsense.
I mean, in her defense, she has, like, conceded to help you fight the war against the world wound, which she originally had no interest in. Like, she might have the highest demon kill count in the army.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So, like, I think, despite how ridiculous of a person Nenio is, I think she has been fair.
I don't know. She could stand to be fairer. By
Fairer.
letting me escape the dungeon every now and then. Look.
Every now and then.
Yeah. For a break. Look, Daniel, I need a stupid puzzle break.
Yeah, I feel ya. Next time, we'll try to get through it as fast as possible and get on to the rest of things. Oh, I looked it up, by the way, and you remember when I said I thought that there was an interaction with Galfrey and Konami?
Uh-huh.
It's after you saved Galfrey from Eyes. If you haven't had your, like, highest level of diplomacy event, she'll join your diplomatic council and be extremely unimpressed with Konami.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Konami was under the impression that you are a subject of the Queen and the Queen's council, and so she's less your peer and more your caretaker.
Oh. When the actual thing is that she's here as an advisor?
Yeah, she's meant to help advise you, not make decisions and leverage, like, resources against you.
Wow.
Now, never mind that Galfrey kind of fucked us over herself, but at least she's sorry about it.
Yeah. That's... Man, to assume such a thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's a crazy thing Konami did.
It is.
What an idiot.
But if...
That's like social suicide.
She's definitely not keeping that position.
No.
Anyway, I've repeatedly tried to come up with a sequitur, but I couldn't. So just support me on Patreon at patreon.com/GreatCanadianGuy.
Worth it. I promise.
Yeah, just buy John Flicks. $1 a month is all I ask for. I'm willing to bet most of you watch more me than Netflix anyway. In particular, I want to I'm not shanking my producers. Yet. I would like to thank my producers, who contribute $5 or more a month to the Patreon, and who will not be shanked. They are
Promise.
Scipio, Jalzir, I swear, Midnight Saber, Keegan, Bjornvar, Terrific, Vivacia, Emerald Embers, Dark Savant, Zombie Fighter 89 on Twitter, Jonko, The Rockbender, Sid the Squid, and Bossum El Vakil. All unnamed producers will be shanked.
And look, I'm on that list. I'm not shanked.
No, I didn't mention you. Your name's the only one I didn't say.
Whoa.
That was a joke.
Oh. Dang. Look, I missed it, okay?
The shank is my penis.
Jesus Christ.
Bye, everybody!
Bye.